inside the corner chair. I tried to be the quieter. I thought if I made room for you, that you would finally see the view. I practiced being very small to hardly exist at all. I swallowed every single need. I let the quiet spirit bleed. I watched the seasons turn to gray while waiting for a better day. I thought that patience was the key to making you take care of me. And I admit that I stayed too long. I stayed too long where I don't belong. I waited till the lights went out beyond the shadow of a doubt. I let the roots grow in the floor. I should've walked right out the door. The physical whip on the chest and never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, regretting the history I stayed too long. The door of hiding in the shade, afraid of every noise I made. I learned to fix the broken things, to mend the clipped and heavy wings. I brought that silence here to us. Didn't wanna make a fuss, so when you looked right through my face, I just accepted my place. I thought that love was just a test of who could endure the best, but now I see the empty truth. I wasted all the years of youth, and I should've walked right out the door. The physical whip on the chest and never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, regretting the history I stayed too long. The door was open the whole time. I was the prisoner of my own mind. I could've left. I stayed too long. Stayed too I learned a lesson very young, to bite the tip of speaking tongue, to be the shadow on the wall, to never make a sound at all. I saw the way the others broke under the weight of heavy smoke, so I became the quiet space. I put the smile upon the face. I made myself easy to love. I fit the hand inside the glove. I didn't wanna cause a scene, so I erased the in-between. And the hardest part is, you never asked why. You never asked why. You watched the days go by. You saw the water in the glass, but you just let the moment pass. You thought that I was made of stone, that I could handle it alone, but I was screaming in the head while I was sleeping in the bed. I'm transitioning to me from invisible entity. You never asked why. sat inside the park sedan. You told me of your latest plan. I nodded and I said that's great, while crushing under heavy weight. I wanted you to look at me and see the hidden tragedy, to touch the shoulder, stop the car, and ask me how the feelings are. But you were happy with the mask. It saved you from the heavy task of digging deep into the dirt to find the source of all the hurt. And the hardest part is you never asked why. You never asked why. You watched the days go by. You saw the water in the glass, but you just let the moment pass. You thought that I was made of stone, that I could handle it alone, but I was screaming in the head while I was sleeping in the bed. I'm transitioning to me from invisible entity. You never asked why. You never asked why. You watched the days go by. You watched the days go by. You saw the water in the glass, saw the water in, but you just let the moment pass. You thought that I was made of stone, that I could handle it alone, but I was screaming in the head while I was sleeping in the bed. I'm transitioning to me from invisible entity. You never asked why. It was convenience for you to think I was fine. You didn't wanna know. You didn't wanna know. You never asked why. It plays so slow, simple melody that hesitates. The high sine wave hovers quietly in the valley. I learned to walk upon the toes, to be the wind that never blows, to keep the floorboards from the squeak, to never let the spirit speak. I sit inside the corner space. I wear the neutral on the face. I know the rules of existing here, to make the presents disappear. I watch you reading in the chair. I act as if I isn't there. I hold the breath inside the lung. I bite the silence on the tongue. And I am always quiet in your room, quiet in your room, like a flower in the gloom. I don't disturb the heavy air. I don't pretend that this is fair. I'm just a piece of furniture, a silent and observer. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from this invisibility, quiet in your room. I have a scream inside the throat, but I just button up the coat. I wanna crash the plates and glass to make the quiet moments pass. But I am trained to be the ghost, to be the dark and silent host. You never ask me what I think. I'm standing on the river brink, but you just turn the page again, ignoring all the pouring rain. I'm fading into wall and pain, a sin disappear. The silence is loud. The silence is loud. Quiet in your room. Quiet in your room. Quiet in your room. It plays a slow, wandering melody that feels low. The sine wave drum fades, held and cold. I know the code to unlock the phone, but I feel like I am all alone. I know the scar upon the knee, I know the childhood history, but when I look into the eye, I see a different kind of sky. A weather that I do not know, a place where I can never go. We share the coffee and the bread, but nothing real is ever said. We navigate the kitchen floor like passing shadows by the door. And it is strange that we are strangers. Now we are strangers. Now I don't know how to bridge the gap across the sea between the person you and me. We used to be a single mind, but now I'm walking far behind. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, accepting the reality. We are strangers now. I asked you how the day had been. You gave an answer pale and thin, a single word to fill the space, before you turned away the face. I remember when we used to talk for hours on the midnight walk, but now the silence is a wall that stands 100 meters tall. I am a ghost inside the room, just sweeping dust with heavy broom, while you are living in a land I can no longer understand. And it is strange that we are strangers. Now we are strangers. Now I don't know how to bridge the gap across the sea between the person you and me. We used to be a single mind, but now I'm walking far behind. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, accepting the reality. We are strangers now. Two lines parallel, never touching, living hell. We are strangers now. scanned the weather in the room to see if there was joy or gloom. Before I walked inside the door, I checked the shadows on the floor. I learned to calibrate the tone, to never make the problems known, to be the water, not the rock, to be the silence on the clock. I made myself a little small to fit inside the narrow hall. I gave the people what they need. I never let the spirit bleed. And it is tragic how I learned to hide. I learned to hide the war inside, to bury everything I feel beneath the surface made of steel. I kept the peace by staying mute. I never planted any root. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from this invisibility. I learned to hide. You ask me what is on the mind, but I just leave the words behind. I smile and say that I am good, just like I learned in childhood. Because if I expose the truth, it might disturb the quiet youth of what we have and what we are. So I stay distant like a star. I'm terrified to show the face that occupies the inner space, because you might not like the view of who I am outside of you. And it is tragic how I learned to hide. I learned to hide the war inside, to bury everything I feel beneath the surface made of steel. I kept the peace by staying mute. I never planted any root. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from this invisibility. I learned to hide. The mask is heavy on the skin. I wanna let the outside in, but I am scared. But I am scared. I learned to hide. 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 Stood inside the kitchen light. I wore the colors of the night. I prepared a little smile to make the waiting worth a while. I heard the turning of the key, but you did not look up at me. Your eyes were fixed upon the floor, or something past the open door. I held a breath inside the throat. I felt the stinging of the note that I was just a piece of glass, waiting for the storm to pass. And it broke me when you walked past me. You walked past me like a stranger in the street. You didn't break the steady stride. You didn't see the war inside. I have made myself so small, I barely even cast a shadow on guess I taught you to ignore the person standing by the door. I never raised the voice in rage, I stayed inside the velvet cage. I made it easy to forget the one who hasn't left you yet. I painted myself beige and gray to stay out of your busy way. But now the pain has soaked the skin. I don't know where I begin and where the furniture ends. We are lovers, we are friends. And it broke me when you walked past me. You walked past me like a stranger in the street. You didn't break the steady stride, you didn't see the war inside. I made myself so small, I barely even cast a shadow on the wall. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from invisible entity. You walk past me. Just stop, just look up, and I'm not a closed book. See me, see me. You walk past me. You walk past me. I built the walls when I was young. I held the words upon the tongue. I saw that peace was kept by those who kept the silence in the rows. I practiced how to disappear, to be the background atmosphere, to never ask for anything, to be the bird without a wing. I handed you a hollow map, I walked right into my own trap. I made it hard to find the soul, then wondered why I felt the hole. So honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for what you do. You walk right past the open door because I told you ask no more. I taught you how to look away, to leave me in the shade of gray. I acted strong, I acted tough, I said that I had had enough. I'm transitioning to me, admitting my complicity. I don't blame you. You ask me if I'm feeling fine, I give the standard polished line. It's a reflex, it's a knee-jerk thing, to hide the sorrow and the sting. I see confusion in your eyes. You don't suspect the quiet lies, because I've worn the mask so long. It feels like where the skin belongs. It isn't fair to be upset that you haven't saved me yet, when I am holding shut the gate and accepting the silent fate. So honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you I don't blame you for what you do. You walk right past the open door because I told you ask no more. I taught you how to look away, to leave me in the shade of gray. I acted strong, I acted tough. I said that I had had enough. I'm transitioning to me admitting my complicity. I don't blame you. The dinner plates are stacked and clean, living in the routine scene. I smile and ask you how's the day. I push the real thoughts far away. I learned to read the temperature before I make a move. For sure, if you are stressed, I disappear. I become the chandelier, hanging quiet overhead, wishing I was somewhere else instead. I keep the ocean in the chest and let the silent surface rest. And we are drowning in the words we never said. Words we never said, they pile upon the bed. The sentences I swallowed down are heavy enough to make me drown. I am lonely, I am scared. I wish that you would really care. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, choked by the history words we never said. I became an expert spy, watching how the moments fly. I saw the cracks inside the floor, but I ignored the open door. I wanted you to be okay, so I put my own needs away. I folded them up small and tight, out of mind and out of sight. But silence has a heavy cost. It counts the things that we have lost by trying to be polite and strong. I felt the pain for way too long, and we are drowning in the words we never said. Words we never said, they pile up on the bed. The sentences I swallowed down are heavy enough to make me drown. I am lonely, I am scared. I wish that you would really care. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning of those who didn't wanna know the heavy winds that start to blow. I made myself a quiet guest. I put the anger to the rest. I smiled when I wanted to scream. I scrubbed the panic from the dream. I didn't want to be away. I didn't want to tempt the fate. So I became the empty chair and pretended I wasn't there. But I did it 'cause you were home. You were my home. You were my home. I felt less alone. I paid the rent with silence dear, by making myself disappear. I thought if I was good and still, that I could stay upon the hill, inside the safety of your frame. Even if you forgot my name, the physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me without the security. You were my home. I swallowed every single word that might have flown just like a bird and crashed into your window pane. I saved you from the hurricane. I filtered out the ugly truth. I gave you all the days of youth. I curated the perfect view so nothing would upset you. But living like a ghost is hard, standing in your own backyard, watching you live life so loud while I am hidden in the cloud. But I did it 'cause you were my home. You were my home. You were my home. I felt less alone. I paid the rent with silence dear, by making myself disappear. I thought if I was good and still, that I could stay upon the hill, inside the safety of your frame. Even if you forgot my name, the physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me without the security. You were my home. The roof is gone, the walls are down. I'm standing in the empty town. I have my voice, but I have no house. You were my home. 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 It plays a slow, descending chord progression. The sine wave drone fades in, low and empty. I used to write the paragraphs to explain the missing laughs. I tried to draw a detailed map to bridge the ever-growing gap. I told you how the silence felt. I showed you where the bruises welt. I raised the voice, I whispered low. I tried every way, I know, but words are just a waste of breath. a slow and suffocating death, when you are listening to the sound, but never looking at the ground. And now I realize there is nothing left to say. Nothing left to say. I put the words away. I'm tired of the explaining game of trying to describe the flame to someone holding bucket eyes who never pays the emotional price. The physical weight upon the chest that never lets the body rest. And transitioning to me into the silent sea. Nothing left to say. I grew up learning how to hide, to keep the hurricane inside. Because if I expressed the need, I saw the other people bleed. So I became the quiet one, the shadow underneath the sun. And you fell in love with the mask. You never took me to the task of finding out what lies beneath the grinding of the wisdom teeth. So now we sit inside the gloom, two strangers in a living room. And now I realize there is nothing left to say. Nothing left to say. I put the words away. I'm tired of the explaining game of trying to describe the flame to someone holding bucket eyes who never pays the emotional price. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me into the silent sea. Nothing left to say. The book is closed, the ink is dry. I haven't got another try. I surrender, I surrender. Nothing left to say. Nothing left to say. Plays a slow rockin' melody, back and forth, back and forth. The sine wave drone fades in, low and trembling. I practice silence in the hall. I learned to be a phantom wall, to absorb the shock and sound, to never let the tear hit ground. I built a castle out of fear. I made the boundaries very clear. If I am quiet, I am good, just like I learned in childhood. It is a heavy thing to hold, this narrative of doing what I'm told. But it is all I've ever known, the safety of the monochrome. Truth is, I am scared to let go, scared to let go of the status quo. I grip the silence like a rope. It is my anchor and my hope. If I speak up, I might fall, I might lose nothing, might lose all. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, but terrified to be free, scared to let go. You treat me like I have no voice, like I have never made a choice. But I chose this invisibility to keep the peace for you and me. I'm exhausted by the masks, the canvas, not the paint, to be the sinner and the saint. I wanna scream, I wanna cry, I wanna look you in the eye, but the muscle memory is strong. I've been the shadow for too long. And the truth is I am scared to let go, scared to let go of the status quo. I grip the silence like a rope. It is my anchor and my hope. If I speak up, I might fall, I might lose nothing, might lose all. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, but terrified to be free, scared to let go. My hands are cramping from the grip. I'm waiting for the primal slip. Who am I without the fear? Scared to let go. I sat upon the bottom stair, I waited for a little care, but dinner got a little cold, and I did just what I was told. I learned that I came second place to everything within the space, to work, to stress, to telephone. I built a kingdom of my own inside the silence of the room. I learned to navigate the gloom. I stopped expecting you to see the person standing inside me. And it's tragic, but I got used to it. I got used to it. Bit by bit, the way the silence fills the air, the way you look but do not stare, it doesn't hurt me like before. I don't look at the open door, the physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, accepting the reality. I got used to it. And now I'm standing in the hall. You walk right by me near the wall. You do not ask me how I feel. You do not think the pain is real, because I never make a sound. I keep the eyes upon the ground. I train myself to need so little, to be the middle of the riddle. I don't reach out to hold the hand, I don't make any loud demand. I let you live inside your head while I am visible in bed. And it's tragic, but I got used to it. I got used to it. Bit by bit, the way the silence fills the air, the way you look but do not stare, it doesn't hurt me like before. I don't look at the open door, the physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, accepting the reality. I got used to it. It's normal now to be alone inside a house that is a home. I don't expect anything. I got used to reality, I got used to it. Draw the curtains on the day, I push the sunny world away. I find the corner of the room, I wrap myself inside the gloom. I learned it very long ago, that it is dangerous to glow. To draw attention to the face is just to ask for less of space. I keep the secrets underneath, clench the jaw and grind the teeth. If I'm quiet as a mouse, I can survive inside this house. And that is why I'm hiding from the light, hiding from the light. It is too bright, I cannot handle being seen. I don't know what the glances mean. The shadow is the only friend on whom I truly can depend. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, a creature of obscurity, hiding from the light. You try to pull me to the sun, you say the hiding part is done. You wanna show me to the crowd, to sing my name out very loud. But I am flinching from the glare, I feel the static in the air. I am exposed and I am bare, without the shadows standing there. Don't look at me with so much love, I'm not the thing you're dreaming of. I'm just a ghost who learned to fade inside the shelter of the shade. And that is why I'm hiding from the light, hiding from the light. It is too bright, I cannot handle being seen. I don't know what the glances mean. The shadow is the only friend on whom I truly can depend. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning me, a creature of obscurity, hiding from the light. Turn it off, please turn it off. The light hurts the eyes. Let me sleep, hiding from me, hiding from the light, hiding from the light, hiding from the light. I stood inside the open frame, I waited for you to say the name. I wore the face of needing help, I kept the panic to myself. I tried to catch the wandering eye, to see if you would clarify the reason for the heavy air, the reason why you didn't care. But you were busy with the phone, or staring at the paving stone. I felt the moment start to break, I felt the familiar aching to kill me away, and it killed me when you looked away. You looked away. You didn't stay to see the tears well in the eyes. You chose the comfort of the lies. You scanned the room from left to right and skipped the shadow in the light. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from invisible entity. You looked away. I learned the lesson in that glance, that I don't really stand a chance of being heard or being seen. I'm just a prop inside the scene. So I retreated to the wall to make myself invisible and small. If you don't wanna see the pain, I will not show it to you again. I'll bury it beneath the floor and never stand inside the door, waiting for a sign of grace upon your turned away face. And it killed me when you looked away. You looked away. You didn't stay to see the tears well in the eyes. You chose the comfort of the lies. You scanned the room from left to right and skipped the shadow in the light. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from invisible entity. You looked away. It was a choice to not see the broken part inside of me. You chose the blind. You chose the blind. You looked away. You looked away. I kept the spine so very straight, carried every single weight I wore. The smile for the crowd, I didn't speak the truth out loud. I waited till the sun went down to take the painted circus down. I locked the heavy wooden door, I couldn't do it anymore. The muscles gave up on the bone, and I'm finally alone to let the heavy curtain drop, to let the performance stop. And now I'm broken on the floor, broken on the floor. I can't stand up no more. The gravity is pulling hard. I am a scattered deck of cards. I held it all inside the chest, but now I finally can rest. Here where the carpet meets the skin, I let the emptiness begin. I'm transitioning to me, a pile of debris, broken on the floor. Broken on the floor. I hear you walking in the hall. You don't suspect the crash at all. You think I'm made of solid steel. You never ask me how I feel. I learned to be the porcelain, to never let the cracks begin. But cracks are spreading in the glaze from all the silence And now I'm broken on the floor. Broken on the floor, I can't stand up no more. The gravity is pulling hard. I am a scattered deck of cards. I held it all inside the chest, but now I finally can rest. Here where the carpet meets the skin, I let the emptiness begin. I'm transitioning to me, a pile of debris, broken on the floor. It's cool down here, it's quiet here. I don't have to persevere, just let me lie. Just let me lie. Broken on the floor. Broken on the floor, I can't stand up no more. The gravity is pulling hard. I am a scattered deck of cards. I held it all inside the chest, but now I finally can rest. Here where the carpet meets the skin, I let the emptiness begin. I'm transitioning to me, a pile of debris, broken on the floor. Broken on the floor. The trace is slow, repetitive melody that feels stuck in a loop. The sine wave drone fades in, blowing heavy air. I learned to lock the wooden box, to swallow keys and hide the locks, to take the anger and the grief and fold it like a handkerchief, to tuck it in the pocket deep, to never let the secret seep into the room, into the air. I didn't want a burden there, the people who I love the most. So I became a quiet ghost. I polished up the outer skin and kept the hurricane within. And it is toxic 'cause I kept it inside. I kept it inside. Nowhere to hide, the words are rotting in the throat. I'm sinking in the little boat because I took on every wave while trying to be strong and brave. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, a vessel of misery. I kept it inside. I sat across the dinner plate, I felt the crushing of the weight. You asked me if I was okay, I pushed the panic far away. I didn't want to ruin the night, I didn't want to start a fight. So I absorbed a heavy blow and never let the bruises show. I am a museum of pain, a storage for the acid rain. But from the outside looking in, I'm just the one who always wins. I kept it inside, the nowhere to hide. The words are rotting in the throat. I'm sinking in a little boat because I took on every wave while trying to be strong and brave. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, a vessel of misery. kept it inside. I kept it inside. I kept it inside. I folded up the linen sheet. I kept the edges very neat. I sat upon the velvet chair. I brushed the tangles from the hair. I saw the worry in your face, so I became the quiet space. I didn't ask for any toy. I was the perfect little boy. I learned that love is something earned by leaving every stone unturned, to make the day go smooth for you, to do the things you asked me to. And I am tired of trying to be good, trying to be good, like I understood the rules of how to stay alive, of how to help the others thrive, by making myself disappear, by swallowing the heavy tear, the physical weight upon the chest. It never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from this performativity, trying to be good, trying to be good. I brought the habit to the love. I fit the hand inside the glove. You came home angry from the street. I made the evening soft and sweet. I didn't tell you I was sad. I didn't want to make you mad. I listened to your heavy day and pushed my own thoughts far away. I thought if I was pure and kind, that you would maybe read the mind, but you just took the easy road and let me carry all the load. And I am tired of trying to be good, trying to be good, like I understood the rules of how to stay alive, of how to help the others thrive, by making myself disappear, by swallowing the heavy tear, the physical weight upon the chest. It never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me from this performativity, trying to be good, trying to be good. The statue cracks, the plaster falls. I'm screaming inside of the walls. I am not perfect, I am not perfect, trying to be good, trying to be, trying to be, trying to be good, trying to be good, trying to be good, trying to be good, trying to be good. I cut the hair a little short. I stopped the laughing and the sport. I wore the sweater every day to hide the body all away. I stopped the singing in the shower. I stared at clocks for half an hour. I left the dishes in the sink. I poured the water down the drink. I walked around with heavy feet. I didn't want to smile or eat. I laid the clues out on the floor like letters sliding under a door. And it hurts that you didn't notice. You didn't notice where the ghost is. You looked right through the hollow space. You looked right through the changing face. I was screaming without sound. I was burying the ground, but you were happy in the haze of your own comfortable days. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, confirming the invisibility you didn't notice. I sat beside you on the couch. I saw the posture start to slouch. I waited for a single word about the silence that occurred, but you just turned the TV on and didn't see that I was gone, even though I was right there, breathing in the self-same air. I stopped the trying to impress. I stopped the ironing of dress. I let the color fade to gray and watched you look the other way. And it was that you didn't notice. You didn't notice where the ghost is. You looked right through the hollow space. You looked right through the changing face. I was screaming without sound. I was burying the ground, but you were happy in the haze of your own comfortable day. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, confirming the invisibility you didn't notice. Am I transparent? Am I glass? Or did you just let it pass? Because it was easier not to see. You didn't notice. You didn't notice. You didn't notice. And the ghost is, you looked right through a hearse face. You looked right through the changing face. I was screaming without sound. I locked the heavy wooden door. I let the mask fall to the floor. I spent the day inside the role of being under strict control. I smiled at the proper time. I didn't speak the inner rhyme. I kept the water from the eye. I didn't let the spirit sigh. But now the audience is gone and I have nothing to put on. I am a child in the dark, trying to find a little spark. And God, I'm wishing you were here to see the tear, to see the person underneath the grinding of the wisdom teeth. I stayed so strong for everyone, but now the heavy day is done. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, collapsing in the privacy, wishing you were here. I taught you not to worry much, to keep a light and gentle touch. I made myself a simple task, so you would never have to ask, are you okay or are you sad? I didn't want to make it bad, but in the silence of the room, I'm weaving on a lonely loom. I wish that you could see the cost of all the things that I have lost by trying to be invincible when I am feeling terrible. And God, I'm wishing you were here, wishing you to see the tear, to see the person underneath the grinding of the wisdom teeth. I stayed so strong for everyone, but now the heavy day is done. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me, collapsing in the privacy, wishing you were here. The house is big, the walls are thin. I wanna let the comfort in, but I'm alone, wishing you were here. Oh yeah, wishing you were here. It plays a slow, repetitive loop. The sine wave drone phasing low and isolated. The noise is rising in the room. I'm standing in the velvet gloom. I hold the plastic drinking cup. I try to keep the spirit up. You're laughing at a story told. I'm feeling very tired and old. I painted on the happy face to fit inside the crowded space, but underneath the linen shirt, I'm hiding all the ancient hurt. I learned to be a part of scenery, to hide the broken machinery. And it is strange to be alone in the crowd, alone in the crowd. The music is loud, but silence is screaming inside of the ear, confirming the deepest and darkest of fear, that I can be standing right next to your hand and be in a distant and desolate land. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me in total anonymity, alone in the crowd. watch the moving of the lips, the swaying of the dancing hips. It looks like film upon a screen, and I am not part of the scene. You squeeze my hand to say hello, but you don't really wanna know if I am drowning in the air, or if I'm really even there. I kept the peace for all these years by swallowing the heavy tears, but now the energy is gone. I cannot put the costume on, and it is strange to be alone in the crowd, alone in the crowd. The music is loud, but silence is screaming inside of the ear, confirming the deepest and darkest of fear, that I can be standing right next to your hand and be in a distant and desolate land. The physical weight upon the chest, it never lets the body rest. I'm transitioning to me in total anonymity, alone in the crowd. Can anyone see the ghost in the room? I'm fading away, I'm fading away. Just look at me, just look at me. Alone in the crowd.